Welcome back to StarCastTV and I am Scan. Today we're going to cast a fabulous game between Action versus Snow, Snow versus Action, spawning location in the bottom right corner, the orange Zerg. This is Action. Other side of the player, spawning location in the top left corner, the white Protoss. This is Snow, and we are going to see Protoss versus Zerg matchup on Ringing Bloom. And Ringing Bloom is a 4-player map, and you can take the behind expansion, and you can do lots of different opening in this kind of a map, because since all you have to defend the ramp on the high ground, and you can easily take the behind expansion as a Protoss. Most likely, even if Protoss goes for gateway expansion, or no, I don't think he will go for Forge at all. So it looks like it's gonna be the gateway expansion most likely. And when you play on a regular 4-player map or any other like 2-player, 3-player, 4-player map, you do 2 Zealot into 21 Nexus as Protoss. However, this is a unique map that all you have to do is just hold the ramp, hold the entrance from the high ground, and you have the advantage from the high ground to the low ground. And when you're hitting from the low ground to high ground, there's a couple of chance that missing your damage won't be doing that. You won't be doing any damage to it. But let's see, the Zerg Action is gonna go for 12 hatchery into drone scout. Okay, looks like he wants to do a bit of a drone scout to find out where Snow is, and decide how he wants to play. And let's see, we're gonna be seeing another probe going for the scout, but however he met the drone at the 3 o'clock at the center, so he definitely figured out that Zerg is located at 5 o'clock, so he won't be scouting with the second probe at all. And it looks like this is gonna be the 1 Zealot into expansion. Yeah, this is what I'm going to be talking about in this specific map. You need 2 Zealot against the Zerg when you go for a regular gateway expansion on a regular map. But we're going to be seeing 1 Zealot into, that was 17 Nexus, I suppose. Yeah, 17 Nexus into now making a Zealot. The good thing about this map is Protoss can skip making that forge. So most likely Snow will be going for the gas, super fast gas into cybernetics core at the ramp. And think about it, like since this is a high ground ramp and you just have to defend the entrance from the beginning in here, and you can easily take the behind expansion and then not gonna be taking any of a harassment. All you have to do is have a couple Zealot out and just hold the entrance. So most likely we'll be seeing Cybernetics core will be making. Yes, there is going to be the Cybernetics core. Cybernetics core is on the way. Action is going to go for there. And once these 4 Zerglings arrive to 11 o'clock, even if he has gone for a speed link first, he won't be able to break this entrance against these 3 Zealot. And with this going for the Cybernetics core first into a forge, so this makes Protoss to have the Stargate super fast instead of doing much quicker than the regular standard time. And Action has to be aware of this. Looks like Action has made 8 Zergling total. 4 Zergling will be standing in the front, and another 4 Zergling will be chasing that probe, and it looks like he will be taking that probe down. Nicely done. Metabolic boost is about 70% down. That means that lair attack is gonna be finished. And he looks like he's preparing for the Spire. And good thing about this map is that you can immediately go for super fast attack without having any cannon. This is the best thing for Protoss. Easily taking the behind expansion with 1 Zealot, and also having Cybernetics core super fast, having the Stargate finish at 5 minutes. super fast in my opinion, because mostly you get the Corsair out at 6:20, 6:30ish, arriving at Zerg's main base, and that's the time when Spire finishes and Scourges comes out. But look at this, the Corsair is about to be out before 5:30ish. That means Zerg won't have the Scourge out before that Corsair arrives to Zerg's main base. So, which means this Corsair will scout everything what Zerg is doing and what Zerg is planning to do in the future. So when you do a Stargate opening, every first Corsair should not be hunting the Overlord. The first Corsair always should be scouting the Zerg's main base, and he's gonna be checking. Okay, you have a lot of drone, but you don't have second gas. Okay, I see you have your Spire. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna be talking about. The Scourge comes out at 6:20ish. That's what I was pointing out. And this super fast tech, the Corsair, is now seeing everything. He saw everything. So he saw 3 hatchery, 4, 5 hatchery total. A lot of drone as well, and he did not have the extractor. That means he definitely knows that, okay, your Hydra switch is gonna be late. You're gonna be making a lot of drones with Scourges, maybe Mura switches as well. And with this 5 Zealots, it's gonna go for scout and do some of the trade, but it looks like he's gonna be pulling back. He probably sensed that a lot of Zerglings are being made. Let's see. Oh no, he's not making Zerglings. Okay, so what a great mind game by both players. With that 5 Zealot aggression in the middle of the map, trying to force Zerg to make more Zerglings, but he did not make additional Zerglings. Oh, looks like he's gonna have the Zealot speed done. Looks like he's gonna try to go inside, but one of the Sankas will be finished at the inside of a Overmind Cocoon. And with this 4-5 middleless, yes, he's gonna total have total 5 middles most likely. Yes, there's gonna be the 5 middleless. Oh, he's making more. Okay, so that's gonna be a couple of middleless will be being made. A lot of drones, and also preparing to take this 3 gas. Additional hatchery is being added. Hydroden is finally going up, and with this 5 Mura with a couple of Scourges, that's gonna do some of a job, taking some probe down and then forcing Protoss to make a single cannon at each expansion, each base most likely. And it looks like we're gonna be seeing Snow making lots of Corsairs. 5 Mira with 4 Scourges, and it looks like they're gonna have some battle here. And as soon as he figured out it's a Mura, Snow immediately switched to Archon. He probably figured out that he does not need High Templar and save up the energy for having 2 Storm for each High Templar. So he's gonna be making super fast 1 Archon into Corsair with a lot of Zealots. Looks like this is gonna be a little bit of a timing push, but where are the Zealots? This army value looks a bit weak to me. And now with the 6 Mutalisk and a lot of Zerglings are out on the map. And it looks like he's finally switching to Hydralisk, and it looks like action is preparing for the lurker switches after the 6 Mutalisk he made. And it looks like this is going to be the Spine upgrade. I think it is called Spine, yeah. The Hydra +1 attack on the way. Couple of Scourges, 8 Scourges with a couple of Mutalisk, 6 Muta. Looks like action has quite a lot of drones, but where are the army? Is he gonna just defend Snow's army with Sunkens and a couple of Hydralisk? Looks like he's gonna be making more of a Mutalisk. A lot of Scourges are out as well. Looks like this is gonna be... Oh, okay, this is 3-chamber. I did not know that. Okay, now I just realized that this is gonna be the 3-chamber upgrade by Zerg. So he's going to be upgrading the Lurker, upgrading the Zergling and the Carapace at the same time. So as soon as he's starting to have a couple of Lurkers out on the map, he definitely knows that Protoss is not ready to switch to massive amounts of goons. So these Lurkers is going to be so useful against these melee type of Protoss units like Archon and Zealots. They have to They have to be really close to the Zerg's army in order to kill it. And I feel like Action is making too much drone in my opinion. 61 workers, so if we subtract 94 subtract 61, that's like only 30 supply of an army. That's all he has. And Snow's also having about 50-ish army value count. And with this 6-7 Mutalisk, he is buying quite a lot of time. Finally, we will be seeing super fast hive switches at 10 minutes 45 seconds to 20% 30% done by Action. And Snow is also preparing to take this. He is saturated this third nexus, but there's no Bespin gas. So it looks like Snow is gonna go for massive Zealot with a lot of Corsairs. He's gonna be making, I don't think so, no. He's not gonna be making additional Corsairs, but I don't see he is planning to switch to Dragoon yet. Let's see. One of the each Zerglings are standing at a 12 and a 9 o'clock location, denying Prado's 4th Nexus. Snow really needs to take another expansion because he needs 3rd Vespin gas in order to make a couple of Dragoons, but I don't think he's planning to switch to have massive guns yet. But as we can see, we are now seeing Action making a lot of Hydralisk and adding more hatcheries, couple of lurkers as well. And this Mutalisk, 7 Mutalisk with Scourges, they're doing quite a great job. Okay, I thought Snow lost Corsairs, but I guess he didn't. Where are the Scourges? I thought he had like 1.5 groups of Scourges, but I guess they died somewhere. And finally, we can see Action is slowly moving out. This is about 3 groups of Zerg's army. Couple of lurkers with a lot of Hydralisks, but no Overlord chasing. I don't think the Overlord speed is done. Is he upgrading the Overlord speed? Yes, he will be after that hype tech is now finished. So with this 1-1 upgrade, Hydralisks and lurkers are so strong, but at the same time we can see a lot of storms are being thrown down at the Hydralisks and a couple of lurkers as well. Snow is trying to defend this 4th Nexus and about to saturate this expansion, but we do not see Snow has much of a Dragoon, but will he be able to fight against this army? Action is now moving forward, bringing a lot of units. Reinforcement is coming, but we don't see much of a Adrenaline. Adrenaline is already done at 30-minute mark. They are taking down the cannon super fast, making that last cannon 59 HP. Couple of Hydralisks are picking up the High Templars and moving to the sideways and dodging storms. Nicely done. Snow is having a pressure right now, and with the 7 Corsairs, I think he was planning to hunt some of the Zerg's Overlord, but looks like this is not looking great. Some of the Corsairs are chasing this 5 Mutalisks and this 4-3. And the remaining Corsairs is going to be dying to this Hydralisk. They were attacking the Overlord. That wasn't a great fight, but it looks like there's going to be a bit of a fight going on. Storm throwing down. But we see a great upgrade by Protoss. 2-1 upgrade by Snow. A lot of Dragoons are being made. Let me see. He's making more Dragoons right now. And Dragoons are really good against these Hydralisks and Lurkers, so that's what he really needs. But he also needs to remain constantly have this remaining Zealot alive, because these Zerglings are really good against Dragoons. Dragoons do not kill Zerglings fast, but Zealots do. So he really needs to balance out the unit composition. Some of the Dragoons are also going down. A lot of battle going on for a long time, about like almost minute and a half long now. The last time I remember it was a 13-minute mark where he was taking down the cannon with the Adrenaline Zerglings. And they've been fighting at this position for like 2 minutes long, and Action is constantly bringing his reinforcement. Like every time the unit spawns, he is sending his unit towards the Protoss third expansion and constantly containing this spot and bringing the overlords as well in order to snap some of the observers. Observer has to be careful. Cannon will be going down, but will he be throwing some of the storms? He will be throwing the storms on the top of the Hydralisk and a stacked lurker. Nicely done. Snow is macroing really well, defending his third nexus. Nicely done. And let me see the upgrade. 2-2 upgrade is done. Looks like +3 uptake will be done soon. Let me see. +3. Yeah, +3 is not done yet. It's 50% done. And let me see the Zerg's army upgrade. 2-2 for the Zergling and 2-2 for the Hydra. This is such a great upgrade for action. And let me see the chamber. Yeah, I don't think action has enough gas to upgrade constantly because he has been squeezing all those resources for the Lurker and Zerglings, couple of Hydralisks and Scourges in order to take down the observers. I think that's why he was not able to upgrade these 3 chambers, but let me see. Once he secure his Zerg's territory, I think he will start to upgrade. And it looks like some of the Zerglings will be rotate, and it looks like they'll be focused targeting on the cannon. The Zerglings will be taking that cannon down. That 600 mineral of 4 cannons will be taken down super easily by... That was about like 2 groups of Zerglings, I guess. That was very nice by action. Making Protoss to make more cannons once again. Spending the resource for the defense tower and have some couple of zealots standing here as well. And it looks like a couple of zealots will be rotating towards the 1 o'clock and one of the Dark Templar will be standing here. Looks like these Dark Templar will be denying Zerg's additional expansion whenever he takes it. A lot of gateways by Snow. Let me see how many gateways this is. 7, 10, 11 gateway. 11 gateway macro by Snow. A lot of Zerglings and Lurkers, and it looks like action is on a secure safe spot at the moment. So let me see. Yes, he's finally preparing for the 3-3 upgrade for the Zerglings. Looks like he does not want to spend additional upgrade for the spine for the Hydralisk or Lurkers. He's going to be focusing on the Zergling upgrade. Some of the Zerglings will be rotating to the top side and see whether Protoss is taking another expansion or not. And it looks like Snow will be moving to the downside, but we don't see not much of a Zealot alive. Okay, additional Zealots just came on time, so this army is going to be looking scary, but we will be seeing a couple of Lurkers will be borrowed at 6 o'clock. They're gonna be scratching all these zealots nicely, and a lot of plagues are being used. And now once this zealot walks straight forward to the Lurkers, they will immediately die. These zealots have 100 HP. Once they get hit by the plague, their HP is going to be turning into 1 HP, but only 60 shield left. And with this 3 Lurkers, they do 24 damage. 24 times 3, that's 72. 72 with 72 damage per every attack. All those zealots will get melted. And it looks like he's gonna be constantly using plague on the Protoss army. Snow seems like he cannot attack anymore, and it looks like he'll be pulling back. And Snow has a lot of bank, but he's not really spending his money yet. He's pumping out more zealots right now, more High Templars as well. Oh, what is this? We are seeing there's a Nydus canal inside of the Zerg overmine cocoon. So he's bringing all these, wow, 9 Lurkers onto this high ground and securing this expansion. But one of the Zealot will be taking this hatchery. It looks like this is focused target. Okay, now he's paying attention and taking that Zealot down. And this high ground advantage by Zerg. Action will easily take this expansion. He's sending more of drones. Looks like he wants to make more Sunken Colony and Creek Colony maybe for the sport as well, and let's see how they will play. Yeah, the Nydus canal. This is such a nice trick by Action. Having this Nydus canal and using this Overmind Cocoon and making the Nydus canal towards to the 7 o'clock side, and now taking another expansion. And right now, Snow is stuck at 4 base mining. The behind expansion will be mined out soon. This is gonna be the 2 base mining. But his mineral expansion is gonna be mined out soon too. So Snow really needs to take another expansion. He's right now maxed at 200 supply. But he needs to make some decision making and do something. Action will be constantly sending his unit toward the top side, and some of the lurkers will be defending this 7 o'clock expansion as well. A couple of lurkers are also borrowed at 6 o'clock. So none of the zealots can come here. The Zerg army value, and now looks like he's preparing for the +3 attack for the Hydralisk and lurker. Snow has such a scary army, 200 supply army, but I don't know. I don't think he can deny each expansion right now. These lurkers with the Zerglings with the Defiler using Plague and the Darkstorm, and abusing what is a magic unit, a spell unit. They're doing such a great job. So if Protoss is taking so much of a Plague damage like this, he needs to make more Archon. Archon has a lot of shield, and shield is so good against the Zerg's units. And let's see. He definitely knows that Dragoons is not useful anymore, and Zealots is not also useful anymore, because these Zerglings are so scary. And let's see, he's gonna be making more Zealots, and I feel like Snow seems like, oh, he did take down the expansion. I totally missed that. I guess he dropped that 2, maybe 3 or 2, 3 Dark Templars to take this hatchery. Nicely done. He's right now, Snow is maxed again, but Snow really needs to take another expansion right now. The map is slowly getting divided into half. This is gonna be the north versus south. A lot of units are moving forward. Looks like he wants to take this 3 o'clock expansion, but this 3 o'clock expansion is mined out. But I'm not sure if this is worth it to constantly going in. Maybe he is focusing on this 3 o'clock side because he wants to take this 3 hatchery down. If he takes this 3 hatchery down, Action has to remake the macro hatchery. And I think that's the purpose of Snow's decision making here. Snow has been constantly having max unit, nicely done, but I don't know. Where are the Action's army? Action is mining at a lot of expansions, but I don't see Action's army much. More Defilers and Lurkers, some of the Hydralisks are also moving to the top side. And he needs to borrow now, really be borrowing. Looks like he's gonna ignore. Oh, now he is borrowing the Lurkers, but that seems a bit late. An additional reinforcement. This is kinda looks like a siege tank line. Having siege tank against Protoss and not letting Protoss to go in. And this Darkstorm is also doing such a great job. And Action is using Plague once again, making all this Protoss unit into red HP. And this Lurkers is just pretty much doing all the splash damage and pretty much bothering the bread, like I said in Terran vs Protoss matchup. Protoss doing Storm Drop against Terran and bothering the bread with the SCV, and in the next draw will do lots of damage, and that's what he's pretty much doing with the spell unit, with the Defiler, using Plague on the Protoss unit. And it looks like this game is going towards to I'm not sure if this game is going a super long game in my opinion. But Snow is going to be mined out at this 9 o'clock expansion as well. It has been mining for, I don't know why this 9 o'clock expansion mined out super fast. It has been mining, I don't know what time he took, but normally the 4th base does not get mined out at 25 minutes. This is super fast. Maybe he had too much of a worker over there. And it looks like Action will be constantly sending his reinforcement. And it looks like he's bringing a lot of units to the top side. But where are the Snow's unit? He has a lot of high tempers, but no zealots. No zealots for Snow. Using storms desperately, trying to kill this 3 lurkers, but these 3 lurkers are so strong. 26 damage every single attack. They're pretty much what is it? Killing the Zerglings super fast. And looks like Snow made a decision making here. Maybe he dropped a couple of zealots and maybe High Templar and used the storm. Action had about 50 workers, but it looks like the worker count went down to 50 at 40. I think he got a storm drop somewhere at 7 o'clock. And now Snow is going to be mined out at this 9 o'clock expansion. So this is going to be the 1 base mining for Snow. Action has been mining at, let's see, he still has a mineral expansion. 6 o'clock expansion, 7 o'clock, double. This is going to be the 4 base Zerg. 4 base Zerg versus 1 base Protoss. This is totally not looking great for Snow right now. Now Snow is finally transferring some of the probe towards the 12 o'clock side. Snow really needs to pump out unit. This macro hatcher is still being used, making Zerglings from this side. And this 1 o'clock expansion is gonna be secured by these couple of lurkers with 1 single defiler and a couple of Zerglings. I don't know what Snow really wants to do now. I think Snow wants to... Maybe Snow wants to take this 7 o'clock expansion, so he wants to make Zerg turning into 2 base mining. I think that's what his main goal is. He's bringing all of his reinforcement towards to the 7 o'clock site. I think his total plan is to take down this 7 o'clock expansion, and it looks like there's going to be a little bit of a storm drop at 7 o'clock. 2 zealots are not protecting the High Templars. And it looks like there's going to be a little bit of decision making once again, but there are 3 lurkers scratching Protoss unit, but a lot of units are still alive. Where are the Zerg's units? Okay, now a lot of Zerg's units are coming to the 6 o'clock side, using storms on the Zerglings and the lurkers and Hydralisks. But we don't see not much of a Protoss unit still alive. But these Archons are pretty much soaking up all this Zergling damage, buying quite a lot of time, and also sending reinforcement to the 7 o'clock side, I think. Yeah, Action is right now so desperate to defend this 6 o'clock expansion, sending a lot of Zerglings. The Zerglings are taking this Archon down super fast, nicely done. The reinforcement just now came, but the Archons are already dead. I don't know if this Zergling Zealots are useful against these Hydralisks now. Ooh, I'm getting out of my breath. Not much of a unit still remaining. Looks like 2 Zealots, 2 High Templars. I don't think this is enough, but using Storms once again for Hydralisks, but this is not enough, and now he's gonna be doing the Lurker Act trick. And once these Hydralisks turn into red HP, he's making into a Lurker, and once this Lurker Act switches to Lurker, he will have full HP back restored. Oh my god, Action is defending the expansion nicely. And Snow is right now stuck at 1 base mining still and 106 supply. He's desperately trying to do something. Dropping Storm at the center, using Storm here. Shuttle will go down. And that's going to be the GG by Snow. What a great game. Wow. What an insane high-tech macro opening by Action. Having like 60 drone in the early mid-game when relying on a Scourges and Mutalisks only, and switching into fast to Lurker, into fast high with a 3 chamber upgrade, that was insane. And having this 3-3-3 upgrade and constantly pressuring Snow at 13-minute mark in the beginning. as soon as the hype finishes, 13-minute mark until like 15 minutes, for 2-minute long battle at Protoss 3rd Nexus. We're trying to contain here, and that was such a great battle there. And I thought Snow would be smoothly switching into a macro game and splitting the map into half. However, this one single Nydus canal with this having the vision at the 7 o'clock site and using this overmind cocoon and putting down the Nydus canal inside of the overmind cocoon, that totally switched the game. Securing the 7 o'clock expansion, like taking this expansion like a free expansion for Action, and he was also denying, Action was also denying this 1 o'clock expansion, not letting Snow to take the top side expansion easily. And I think that totally ruined Snow's plan in late game. What a great game by both players. Thank you for watching, and if you guys enjoy watching these great games on StarCastTV, please hit the like and subscribe button. We will bring more great games in the future.